Hello everyone, and in today's video I will be talking more about the heat wave. I'll be going more in detail about the heat wave, what you can expect from it, what are the changes thereof based on it, how high the temperatures will be, other stuff similar to that. But first, I do want to start with this image right here. I've stopped it on the 1st of May because I would say that is kind of really the start of the I'll say the middle part of that heat wave before actually we do get a blast of cold air slamming back in on us. And I'll actually full screen here. You can currently see, look at those temperatures. This is two mean temperatures. Look at those. It's all red and orange across the whole UK there, and you won't know how high these temperatures are yet until I put this on. Two mean temperatures Celsius. So if we look at this shade again, 20, 24, 28, we could expect somewhere around that area, 22, 26 degrees. That's where we'll expect it to be around. You can see some parts of the UK, even maybe some parts getting up to 27, 28 isolatedly. But overall, talking in general, overall we will be under around 20, 24 degrees again. Isolated higher, some places even go a bit higher again. So that is covered. Two mean temperatures is there. But what I do want to show you next is actually the anomaly. You can currently see on the 1st of May again, stopped it on this frame at 12. You can currently see still at this frame. The temperature anomaly, what that means is if it's red, it means much higher than usual. If it's blue, that means it's lower than usual. You can currently see, look at that, all red across not only UK here. You can see UK is deeply in that red there. Scandinavia is a part of it, and parts of France, I would say, Belgium, and some other countries in Central/Eastern Europe. Again, we'll take part in this heat wave, I should say. Not certainly, I wouldn't say really certain, but most of these models are actually going on. And look at this again from Tropical Tidbits here. You can currently see this run again, showcasing very similar to mean temperature anomaly. Look at that, all red, all pink, some pinks even in there. You can currently see there in Scotland, still very warm, doesn't change anything. But again, here we go, that is the temperatures again. We do expect this to be pretty high temperatures for that time of year. Summer, we'll expect somewhere similar around that, not that high. But still, this is an early heat wave to start off into May. Most runs are currently saying. So we'll have a look at the GFS run now. You can currently see from the GFS run, you can currently see Hampshire is dominating. We'll skip to that frame where the heat wave is actually, because actually, I'll start with 28th of April here. I'll start to see what's happening here with this low high pressure here. This high actually is centered across the UK, you can currently see. But notice how this high is going to drift further inward into the center of the Europe. And look at that. That's going to allow 29th of April southeasterly breeze to drive in through the UK. And look at that, by 30th of April already, look at that, still those winds are covering. By 1st of May, look at that wind, that heat wave start period of that. You can see as we continue with this run, still 2nd of May, still that 5 degree isotherm in there, but still not deeply obscured in there. Worst day, I think I should say, is around 13th of May. That is where we got that very close 10 degree isotherm across the UK there. And again, 4th of May, still very close. And again, we do get still that lingered air continuing with the GFS run here. And actually, before I forget, I'll actually put on the temperatures here actually. Actually, I'll start with the United Kingdom here. You can currently see, there we go, you can currently see those nighttime temperatures will still remain cool, but it's only really temperatures at daytime which we are concerned about. 28th of May starting to rise. 29th, I would say the peak is around 20 degrees. You can see 30th of May is I think it's kind of the start of it. I would say 22 degrees, 23 degrees. And look at those by 1st of May, you can currently see 22, 23 degrees Celsius for parts of the UK there. 2nd of May, it very similar changes. Scotland up to 23, 24 degrees again. These again could be isolated. These are just general, so you could see high numbers coming in with this. 3rd of May, still very similar, so you know what is expected for 4th of May. Still is going to continue to be mild. And look at this from the GM now. Skip to 28th of May. You can see again that wind direction is blowing from a more of a southeasterly breeze. And the 2 mean temperatures, look at those 2 mean temperatures. Really surprising here for this time of year. 10-degree isotherm again, close to UK again. We do see it out to sea more this time. But however, those temperatures will still be very mild at daytime. You're going to see, look at those temperatures, even worse from the GM. You see, 4th of May, look at those temperatures widely, 25, 26 degrees. So a real early heat wave here, I would say, to start with. This is really happening. And 30th of April, very similar. And by the time we go to 29th of April, parts of England, 23, 24, or maybe again isolated 25. Heat wave actually does start a little bit early, up on 28th of April there with the GM a day earlier. But look at those nighttime temperatures even. Nighttime temperatures do drop to around 11, 12 degrees. We aren't talking about summer heat wave here, which is still stays between your high teens and low 20s. Not talking about that. Talking about spring heat waves, which again still do bring some cooler air towards the UK in the mornings. I guess that sun heats up the ground. It's starting to become powerful now. It will drop to low to mid 20s. ECMWF run, we actually do see something different here. 28th of April, you can see that blast coming in down from parts of the south there. You can currently see we do get 30th of April. We do get this little breakup of those 10-degree isotherm, and then very close, and actually does get into England and Wales. But look at what's behind it actually. Low pressure systems very severe from Scandinavia, northerly breeze. As soon as that clears, you can see we're wrapped into cooler air for Scotland. Look at that, -5, -10 is pushing back in. So again, no surprise of that happening after a heat wave. Once that is cleared, and I'll show you the temperature difference here. I'll actually start 30th of April. 2 mean temperatures. Nope, that's not what I want. 2 mean temperatures, United Kingdom. And actually here, 24, 25 again, very similar to GM. And look at this, even more widely by 1st of May, 25, 26, even a localized 27 or 28 if warm enough, and of course depends on the sunshine on that day. And look at those temperatures by 2nd of May, 22, 23, much colder and less widespread. And look at those temperatures by 3rd of May. Look at that difference. The top temperatures by 3rd of May, 14 degrees. And the top temperatures the day before it, 22 degrees. So nearly a 10-degree drop actually. And look at those by 3rd of May, 4th of May, back into that cold, cooler air. Top temperatures by 4th of May, bitterly cold air again. Bitterly cold air for this time of year. And only struggling up to 10, 11 degrees. Or maybe some parts, even in further north, struggling to get above 5 or 6 degrees in some localized spots there. So really changeable with the weather with the UK. Only the ECMWF is suggesting this. I do not really see any other runs that are doing this. But overall, generally, it's looking more likely by day that we're going to be seeing this. Again, it does depend on the cloud amounts. We'll go more on that tomorrow. So thank you for watching this video, and until the next time, goodbye.